Okay, next, situation 26. The truss shown is supported by hinge at A and cable at E. Given H is 4 meters, so this is 4 meters, and S is 1.5 meters. So kung mapapansin nyo dito, ang sukat niya ay nakalagay 4 at S. So ibig sabihin, itong apat na segment, 1, 2, 3, 4, ay tigwa 1.5 meters. Okay? So lumalabas ngayon, ang sukat nitong buong to would be 1.5 times 4, that would give us 6 meters. No? Pero ito ay tigwa 1.5. Okay? You're given alpha to be 75 degrees, and then you are given theta to be 33 degrees. Ayan. P is equal to 35 kilonewtons. Ito daw ang P na to. Is 35 kilonewtons. Okay? Tapos vertically downward yan. What is the tension in the cable? So, pinapahanap yung reaction dito. Tawagin na lang natin na T. Tapos, syempre, dahil hinge ito, meron niyang vertical, AY, and horizontal, AX. Okay? So, to calculate the tension at T, simple lang ito. Kailangan lang natin mag-summation ng moment at point A, no? Kaya lang, lagyan na natin ng mga sukat ngayon pa lang. So, dito, vertically, okay? So, we should be able to know anong sukat nito. Okay, horizontally, no? And to determine that, simple lang. Di ba itong naka-incline na to, pag nag-drawing ka ng horizontal line, ayan, yung sukat ng horizontal line will just be, bali yung 6 meter will serve as the hypotenuse. Tapos yung angle natin ay 33 degrees. So lumalabas, yung sukat nito ay just 6 cosine 33 degrees. Okay? And likewise, yung vertical naman na sukat nito will just be 6 sine of 33 degrees. Okay? Ano pa? Also, kailangan ko yung horizontal na sukat nito. Okay? That is just half, no? Kasi 1.5, 1.5. So, 3. So, lumalabas ito naman ay 3. So, ito naman ay 3 cosine 33 degrees. No? If you consider this triangle naman. Ayan, no? And then, also, yung tension natin will be, should be converted into its components. So, yung horizontal component niya ay ito. Ang vertical component niya ay ito. Okay? And we can easily calculate that kasi meron naman tayo nung angle alpha. No? So, lumalabas lang yung Ty is just T sine alpha. Tapos yung Tx, hindi ko na isusulat, pero it's just T cosine alpha. No? Okay? So let's proceed. Let's take summation of moment at A is equal to 0, assuming counterclockwise positive. So iikot itong 35. 35, ang moment arm niya ay 3 cosine 33 degrees. Ang rotation nito ay clockwise. Okay, so negative. And then, let's look at yung horizontal component ng force. Ang ikot naman nun ay counterclockwise, so positive. Yung Tx is T cosine alpha, which is 75 degrees. Times yung moment arm nung force na to is ito, yung 6 sine 33. Okay? And then we have the vertical component. Ito yung vertical component. No? Ang rotation niya ay counterclockwise pa rin. So plus T sine of 75 times, ang moment arm naman nung vertical component will be this one, no? 6 cosine 33. Ayan. Okay, and that's all the forces that that will have moment about A, and that will be all equal to 0, and from here we should be able to calculate for the tension in the cable. So we will have transpose yung 35 times 3 cosine 33, tapos divide natin ng mga coefficient ng T, cosine 75 times 6 sine 33 plus sine 75 times 6 cosine 33. Okay, and that gives us 15.43 kilonewtons. Okay? And that will be our answer for number 1. So siguro store ko to sa calculator, lagay ko to sa A. Okay, we might use that later. Okay? Next, number 2. Find the force in member JE. So, sorry, hindi na nakikita, no? Pero ang member JE ay ito. Okay, so para makuha yan, I believe magandang mag-method of joint sa joint E. Kasi dalawa lang yung unknowns doon, tapos yung naka-apply na force is yung tension lang sa cable. So, yun na lang ang gawin natin. So, we will have number 2. We will apply method of joint at joint E, no? So originally, ang joint E, meron dito naka-apply na force, tension, na ang angle ay 75 degrees. Tapos, may member din doon na naka-incline, no? So ito yung member JE. Okay, and then meron ding member na DE. Okay? So, of course, ito originally, no, ito yung X and Y axis natin. Ito yung X axis, ito yung Y axis. Alright, so pwede naman yan, no? Solvable naman yan. Kailangan lang natin mahanap yung angle dito. However, I think it's easier if once we calculate this angle, kunin natin tong angle na to, tawagin kong beta. Okay? And then, ang gagawin ko is i-rotate ko yung orientation niya so that it will be easier for me to calculate. No? Pero pakita natin mamaya. So, pero paano muna hanapin yung beta? So, yung beta na yun is ito or ito, kahit alin dyan. So, kung gagamitin mo tong triangle na to, ito yung beta. Ang sukat nito is 1.5. Ang sukat nito ay 4. Tapos ito ay 90. So, we can apply tangent function. So, that is 4 over 1.5. So, beta can be calculated. So that gives us 69.44 degrees. Store natin sa B. Okay? So ibig sabihin, alam natin yung angle na to. So ang gagawin ko, instead na ito yung coordinate axis natin, gagawin ko na ito yung coordinate axis, no? Nandun sa PDE, tapos ito naman yung y-axis. Kumbaga, i-rotate ko, no? I-rotate ko siya. So, once rotated, no? Ganito na yung magiging itsura nun. Okay? So, ito yung y. So, itong PDE, dito na mapupunta. Ayan, i-rotate ko siya. Okay? Tapos yung PJE, nandito pa rin. Umangat lang ng konti kasi yung angle nila sa pagitan is yung beta. Okay, tapos anong mangyayari dun sa T? No? Yung T naman, ang mangyayari sa kanya, kung i-analyze natin yung angles, okay? So, this is 75. Okay, so this is 75. So, parang ang nangyari ay we added, no? Kumbaga ito, yung angle na ngayon nitong T will be 75, bali, dito 75, plus ito pa. No? Plus ito pang angle na to. Okay, so, again, this is 75, plus, kumbaga 75 hanggang dito, plus meron pang angle dito. Okay? So to easily recognize that, let me just get another drawing mula dun sa figure natin. Ito na sa baba. Okay, eto. Okay, so medyo lakihan natin. So di ba alam natin na ito na yung gusto kong gawing x-axis. Ayan na yung gusto kong gawing x-axis. Alam natin na 75 ito. Okay, yan. Sabi ko nga, yung pagiging 75 niyan, hanggang dito lang. So kung 75, 75 din to. Okay, pero pa dito isa pang angle. Okay, para yun yung, itong angle na to, ito yan. whatever the, let's say may tension dito, so yung angle na to, no? Kumbaga, ito yan, hanggang dito, no? So, what is that angle? What is this small angle? So, well, as you can see, yung angle na yan, kung titignan mong maigi, di ba alam mo na ito ay horizontal parehas. So, ibig sabihin, whatever this angle, which was 33 degrees, will also be this angle, 33 degrees din ito. So, ibig sabihin, yung total angle nung rope natin mula dito sa horizontal, sa bottom chord, no, mula dun sa bottom chord nung truss would be 75 plus 33. And that gives us 108 degrees. Okay, so ibig sabihin kung 108 degrees at ni-rotate natin to, no? Kumbaga, ginawa ganito. So yung imbes na yung tension natin nandito sa left side, yung tension natin nandito na. Bakit? Kasi mula dito hanggang dito is just 90 degrees. So, sobra ka na ng 18 degrees. So, nandito na yung tension natin. Okay? Tapos, ito ay 108 degrees. Okay? Or, di kaya, para mas madali, ito na lang kunin natin, itong kabila. So, that gives us 180 minus 108. That gives us 72 degrees. Okay? And alam naman natin yung value nito na 15.43. Okay, ayan. So, mas madali na kung ganyan. So, now, since ang goal natin is makuha si PJE, magsa-summation lang tayo ng forces Y is equal to 0. So, we will have yung tension times sine 72 pataas plus yung PJE times sine beta. Okay, all equal to 0. And from here, we can calculate for PJE. Okay, so that's alpha A, sine 72 plus yung hinahanap natin times cosine beta. Ay, sorry, sine pala, not cosine. Equal to 0 and then let's solve. Ito yung t, ito yung beta. Okay, and then solving for x, that will give us negative 15.67 kilonewton. Or that is 15.67 kilonewton under compression. Okay, and sa choices, wala namang binanggit kung compression or tension, so we will just choose the absolute value na 15.67. Okay? Next, find the force in member BC. So yung member BC, ito naman yun. Okay, so kumbaga ito yun. So para ma-compute yung member BC, ang gagawin natin is magbe-method of section na lang tayo. Kasi kung magbe-method of join ka pa, pwede naman, dito ka muna mag-i-start, pero kailangan mo muna computein yung mga reaction dito. Tapos pag nakuha mo na ito, tsaka to, pwede ka na lumipat sa joint B. Tapos makukuha mo na yung BC. Pwede naman, no? Okay? So, well, again, pwedeng mag-method of section, ha? So pag nag-method of section tayo, pwede kang mag-cut, pero hindi pa ganito. Dapat ang cut mo ay pa ganito. Okay? Para mag-moment ka sa H para makuha yung BC, na? Pero pag nag-method of join, halimbawa lang, gusto mo mag-method of join, ang mangyayari lang is, mag-method of join ka muna sa A, tapos lipat ka sa B. Okay? So, siguro gawin muna natin yung method of section. So, method of section muna ako. So, cut ko to ng pag ganito. Isolate natin yung, I think, mas maganda na yung right side kasi hindi ko naman sinolve yung mga reaction sa A. No? So, i-isolate natin yung right side. So, ganito yung magiging itsura niyan. Ayan. Okay? So, na kung saan, nandito yung force sa BC. Tapos meron dito T na 35 kilonewtons. Tapos ito yung T na 15.67 43 kilonewtons. Okay? Tapos para makuha ko itong DC, magmo-moment lang tayo dito. Okay? Kasi dyan mag-intersect yung iba pang unknown forces. Okay? That is at H, no? Dito. Okay? And then, kapag ginawa natin yun, we should be able to calculate for the force at BC. Alright? However, I think it would be better to simply rotate this figure rather than analyzing it in this manner. Okay, so pag rotate natin yan, ibig sabihin ay igagawin natin horizontal yung base. Ganito. Ayan. Okay? Tapos just to be more realistic with my tension, kasi sa computation natin kanina, nakaano na siya eh, 72 degrees sa kabila. Okay, so 15.43. Okay? So, mas maganda kung ganito, no? Kasi ito, may sukat nito is 4 meters. Tapos, ito ay tig. Okay, tigwa 1.5. Ayan. Okay? Tapos, itong force natin, may incline din siya. So, yung inclination niya would be equivalent to 33 degrees with respect to vertical. No? So, paano nangyari yon? Looking at this triangle, kung nag-drawing tayo dito ng okay, kapag ito na kasing ginawa natin na x-axis. Kumbaga, ito na yan. Yan na yun, no? Tapos, ito na yung ginawa natin na y-axis. Okay, kung makikita nyo, klarong-klaro, na kung ito yung angle theta na 33 degrees, dapat ito naman yan. Okay, kaya naging ganito, naging 33 degrees ito. With respect to vertical, no? Okay, sige. So, we can now proceed with our computation for number 3. I will take summation of moment at h is equal to 0, assuming counterclockwise to be positive. So starting with TBC times 4, ang moment arm ay 4, tapos ito ay clockwise, assuming tension, so ganito siya. Tapos ang moment arm mo ito. Okay? Tapos ito namang P, no, mayroong dalawang components yan. Unahin ko na yung horizontal component niya. That is 35 sine 33 degrees. Horizontal yan, ano? Tapos yung moment arm nun ay 4. Ang rotation niya is also clockwise. So, ito yun. Okay, tapos yung vertical component niya naman, so that is 35 cosine 33 degrees. Ang moment arm ng vertical component from H ay ito, 1.5. Ang rotation no, na downward would be also clockwise. Okay, and then of course, itong tension, meron din siyang dalawang component. So yung horizontal component muna, that is 15.43 cosine 72 degrees. No, ito yon. Ang moment arm nun would be 4 meters. Ang rotation nun, to the right siya, no? Ang rotation niya would be counterclockwise. Okay, so 15.43 sine 72. So yung vertical component niya naman, ang moment arm ay ito, which is ilan yan? 4.5. Okay, tapos ang rotation niya is also counterclockwise, so plus. And that's it, all equal to 0. So again, yung mga forces na nandito supposedly ay mawawala ng moment kasi pinili natin na yung H yung point of rotation natin, no? So we have PBC can now be calculated. So negative x times 4 minus 35 sine 33 times 4 minus 35 cosine 33 times 1.5 plus, minus yun. So, plus, yung tension ko, saan ko nilagay yan? Nasa A. Cosine 72 times 4 plus tension ulit, sine 72 times 4.5 all equal to 0. Okay, and our PBC is negative 8.79. Or 8.79 kilonewton under compression. Okay, so once again, sa choices dito, wala namang sinabi na compression or tension. So isa lang naman, so yun yung pipiliin natin. Okay? Again, alternatively, pwede kayong mag-method of joint sa A, tapos mag-method of joint ulit sa B, makukuha mo na yung BC. Okay? Kailangan lang mahanap yung reactions dito sa A muna. Okay? And you should get the same answer. So you can try that on your own. Alright? But that's it for this problem. That's how we solve this particular problem. Okay?